Okay. I just need to make sure I have the weather correct. It's overcast. All right, looks good.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the New York Mets and the New York Yankees. The Yanks have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And they start him out away with a cold strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure also. Garrett Cole with 5 pitches, 4-seam and a 2-seam fastball, slider, knuckle, curve, and a changeup.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Cole, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway
Deep
right
right
field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Wow, what a bomb.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
The left fielder, number 52. Yoenis.
Check swing, too close to call, so the appeal goes down to Eric Summersgill, who says he did go around. That's strike one. One strike now from Cole. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
At the plate, Dominic Smith. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
3-0 now.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Ground ball right side. Torres scoops it up. Throw on to Voit, takes care of him, and the inning is over.
Man, what a shot. Nice way to start the game.
Jacob deGrom gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Striding into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, DJ LeMahieu.
Pitch on the way.
How's it going, Rich?
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. LeMahieu, a former Colorado Rocky, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come offseason.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Yeah, man.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more.
Down the left field line and deep. A ball that's tarrying.
Yikes.
And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 2-2 now.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the second baseman.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 314 sign. The relay. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Hey, guys, that's a well-executed slider down the way right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. In previous duels with deGrom, he's 1 for 5. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Judge hits a little over the 270 mark. Grounded to third. There's Cano. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So coming to the plate, Pete Alonso. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Alonso.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
Just 2 simple words. All rise. Aaron Judge burst onto the scene. And what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, kicks and deals. Alonso aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him.
Oh.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. That average at 291 to start the day. 7 homers and 25 driven in. Here comes the 0-1.
Yep. 1-1.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Comes set. Now the pitch.
Ball, that counts.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. On the ground up the middle.
All right.
Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. And he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. First offering on its way.
Oh,
Center field.
damn it.
Hicks is under it.
I can't advance on that.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday. He's set, and the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Little chopper back to the mound.
Shit.
On the first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets, who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The windup and the 0-1.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Count 1 and 2.
Grounded to short. And there's 1 away.
Nice play.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. Now here's the pitch. One out, nobody on. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and 2 now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Grounded to the right. And there's out number 2.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on.
Really missing with my slider.
This
Oh,
is line to
God.
left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First delivery to him on the way. And a ball, 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now the 2-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They still trail 1-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Now here's the pitch. up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2. You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing of. I know it looked like it was way off the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Has a look, now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. Check swing.
Oh, come on. This guy at first base.
Goes down to Eric Summersgill, who says he did go around. That's strike 1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Oh, boy.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so
Take
he
a
steps
breath
out
of fresh
and asks
air.
for time.
Cespedes has been striking out way too much.
The 1-2.
Oh my God.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Full count, here it comes. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get
something
back on
going
track here.
2 on here with 1 man out. And that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball 1. Now a spin and a throw back to second.
That was
a dive
close.
when he's back. One and 2 to Dominic Smith.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right
what
here has
happened?
got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
They took out their catcher.
First and second now, 1 man out.
What the hell is that all about?
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I didn't see anything that said an injury.
He walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find.
Yankees manager was like, I don't like how you're calling the game. Pulls him out mid at bat.
Strike zone.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Now it's up to Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
And I'm late on all these fastballs. Should have had a cup of coffee or something.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
The set and the 2-1.
Another jam job there. Should have just taken that.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Bottom of the 3rd now, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder Aaron Hicks.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hicks is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Rosario's got it cleanly.
Have to cover a ton of ground there.
Now. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for 2nd in that category in the National League. Ready for another chance? DJ LeMahieu. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Line towards center field. Nimmo is there. 2 gone.
Didn't have to move too much.
Now batting, number 29.
Digging in to try it again. Gio Urshela flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Cano has it. Throw to first will get him easily to the side.
Nice
Is
arm
retired.
strength.
Nothing doing here this half. Three innings complete. It's the Mets 1 and the Yankees nothing. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Michael Conforto is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Now here it comes. Count even now at 1-1. The pitch. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Here's Robbie Cano now. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now.
Oh my God.
Plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Robinson Cano goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First pitch on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat.
Yeah, you're
it's
right.
Ball 1.
He did.
2 balls and no strikes to Ramos.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
And he chases after ball 3, and instead it's 2-1. Two and 2 to the Mets catcher.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side.
God
He set
damn.
down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning
Oh,
is
quick
over.
inning.
Mets go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Rich.
Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the All-Star break. Here's big Aaron Judge as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Yikes.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first.
Wow.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting
Oh,
ahead.
no.
70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Yeah, he's not going to score.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Kyle Higashioka stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A ball and a strike.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
The batter.
So stepping in, Luke Voigt, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Two out, bases loaded. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Here's the 0-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Yankees leave them loaded. They're down 1-0. So here's Brandon Nimmo. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Nimmo, a rare Wyoming native. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now Nimmo
That's
connects.
driven deep
Out to
right.
deep right field.
See ya.
Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. Number 11 for him on the season as the Mets are out in front now 2-0. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track.
Two
Great
games in a
exit
row, Nimmo
velocity,
has homered.
and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
473 feet. Jeez. Wow.
Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1. Here it comes. Ball and 2 strikes
my
now.
timing is all off.
Base is empty here with nobody out.
Now I'm too early on all these fastballs.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you,
10
he could rack up
strikeouts.
quite
Jeez.
a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Oh, man. Well, he's got 80 pitches, so I don't see him going
Jeff McNeil.
too deep into the game.
Fastball too low for ball one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 1-0 home.
Thing about having a high strikeout total is that you're probably not going to
Outside, 3-0 now.
have a low pitch
To
count.
be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy
got
up right now.
83
He's the guy
pitches.
that's got to beat me.
A 3-0.
3-0 count here. I'm just gonna take it. All right. Well, let's be ready to pull the trigger here.
Swung on, and this
Whoa!
ball is
Did he do it again?
absolutely crushed. Forget about it.
Yes!
Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot down the line in right, his second of the game, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Wow,
Yeah, the
just
pitchers aren't
fair.
fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Yeah, I know. How's the difficulty setting? Okay, look, hitting difficulty, legend. Pitching difficulty, legend. I haven't changed it.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
All the home runs
Hits are
have
now
been
even at 4 apiece.
lefty batters.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at.
Cespedes needs to just relax during the All-Star break and get his head back on his shoulders, but I don't think he can relax. I think he's going to be in the All-Star game.
With it when he does make contact.
Into the box, Dominic Smith. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it, and that retires the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Yankees nothing.
All right, well, productive inning.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground.
Oh my God.
Base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things.
Look at that.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Yeah, me neither.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Get there.
Nimmo in pursuit.
All right.
He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 29.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1, no strike.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Oh God.
Wanted
Slider.
to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Missing location.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
From the belt, the pitch. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And the slider gets him swinging.
Ends up being the slider that gets him.
Classic
struggling with
slider
it that
down
at-bat.
and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Hicks running from first. In there, now the throw.
Ah, damn it.
Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
I should
That's
have
a great call
been
from the
holding him
dugout to
closer.
put the runner in motion that time. With
Might have
2
been
outs
close.
and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball, and
You serious?
that ran in and drilled him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him.
He
He was
leaned into
cruising,
it.
had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Great. Ah.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Alright. Obviously, I need to be careful here.
First offering on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Big out.
The Yanks strand a pair. They trail in this one 3-0.
And when he's had his back against the wall in this game, he's really brung it. So.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Let's be patient here.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Oh. Obviously, it's not a concussion. He took a nasty shot to the head in a previous... What previous play? What are you talking about? Someone punch him in between innings? I mean, he didn't come up to hit, obviously. Well,
Zach Britton comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief
there
of
goes
his
Garrett
injured
Cole.
teammate.
Zach Britton.
Oh, left-hander.
Shoots this one over to first.
Okay, that's a double.
But that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see
kind
that
of
he
a
was thinking
cheapy double
right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
All right, so Britton has a sinker, slider, splitter.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto. As, oh goodness, not ready for that slider at all. It's strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Oh.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Not a good game for him.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Cano waits on the first pitch. Ball one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Cano comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. That evens it up 1-1. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. And Cano's able to lay off that time. He'll reach on the base on balls.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Runners are at first and second with one away. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. Okay. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Digging in, Brandon Nimmo comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Nope. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
That was bad.
Man, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Ready with the 1-2.
Oof.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit.
Not
in
even
a
close.
bases loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy.
It's up to Rosario.
He didn't let him take him out of this game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it 1 pitch at a time.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This is worst case scenario for the pitcher. As the offensive player, man, smile on your face knowing you're sitting fastball right down the middle.
The 2-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
The set and the 2-1.
Oh,
and this pitch is hit
hanger
off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
A good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Mets leave them loaded. They lead it 3-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar.
The designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
First pitch on its way.
That's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here it comes. Rolled slowly down the first baseline.
Oh my God, swinging bunt.
And the leadoff
my God.
will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Shit.
The left fielder.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here.
Dude,
Had a lot
Ramos
of swinging
so
bunts in
slow
my
to get
day.
to the
As
ball.
soon as that ball hits the
Maybe
dirt
if
in
my
front
catcher
of you,
could run
you
faster.
are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
All right.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
84 pitches for deGrom, so let's get somebody throwing here. Warm up. Brad Brock. And I guess Justin Wilson too. Sure, why not?
The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second.
All right.
And Stanton's aboard.
They've
It's
got
a
something
base
going
hit.
here.
And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
Who's up now? Totally forgot what I was gonna do. Oh, yeah. Right. Okay.
In now, Kyle Higashioka. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
1-2.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
There's one.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
4.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Line toward the gap in left center.
No.
And that's going to get down out there. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Now batter.
It's a bad pitch.
Aaron Hicks.
Into the box
Come
now,
on.
Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he
And deGrom has been good getting out of jams earlier in the game. He's done it a couple of times, but I don't want to push it. I feel like his luck and or talent is about to run out. He has 95 pitches thrown. It's time for Brad Brock.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart, though you can't quite close the book on him yet. He's responsible for all 3 runners aboard. Brad Brock was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. DJ LeMahieu comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Brock, a native of the 49th state of Alaska. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Brock has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And
oh, come on.
So it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2. High and deep to right center. Giving chase is Nimmo. But it's over his head, and it pops the wall for a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
At the plate now, Gio Urshela as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across.
Gotta play
4
catch
runs.
up now.
We're through 6 full. The Yankees 4. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Jeff McNeil will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Slider, fastball, cutter.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Strike swinging. Chased a high one there. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the payoff pitch home. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Yoenis Cespedes, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Here's
He got it
with a drive. That's high and deep to left field. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. It's a 2-run shot here for Yoenis Cespedes. 24 home runs for him on the season. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
All right, narrow lead here. Need more runs.
Standing in now, Dominic Smith, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Well behind that fastball.
Cespedes
It's
has
a
been
swinging
striking
strike.
out left and right lately, so it's good to see him break out at least for once.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Oh.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
A 1-2 pitch. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Pete Alonso is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike three.
It sucked.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him before the strikeout.
Way behind it.
Jonathan Holder comes on to pitch here with
Probably
one
would've been a
man
ball.
gone in the top of the seventh.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
Let me manage my bullpen here. Familia starts throwing.
So here's Pete Alonso. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Put this game away. It's a one-run lead with a couple innings to go. A lot of baseball yet to be played.
Oh, look
Oh
out.
my God.
Shot to third, and there are two away.
Damn. That was hit hard.
Stepping in, Michael Conforto.
And Conforto's due. He's 0 for 3.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball well outside.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
I should win.
That's by him for strike one.
That sounds like a good plan. Let's see. Let's see how I do.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Oh,
And now before the
2
1-2
strikes on
time
him.
is called at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
7th inning will belong to Familia.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in, Robinson Cano, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he catches the inside
Tough pitch
corner for
there.
a called strike. 0-1. The 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do
Yikes.
so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
He went.
And
Oh,
no swing apparently. Ball
okay.
1.
That was
Hey,
charitable.
great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
Oh, yeah.
Started to
I keep
chase
getting
there.
fooled here.
They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Boy, sure taking a sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again. Here now the 2-2. Started to
Oh
go
my
around,
God.
but it's a called
Off speed.
third strike anyway,
Fooled me.
and that will retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 5-4 New York.
Well, that was clutch right there, but hey, a 1-run lead is definitely not a safe
Striding
lead.
forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Judge.
Judge. Meet
Jerry's
jury.
Familia will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 27, Yuri Familia.
Yeah, I don't have anybody named Executioner on my team. That would be something, though. Okay.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Oh, hanger. Don't throw it there. Jesus. Ah, man. Totally missed the location there. Got away with it.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win.
Where was it, ump?
Full count, 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball.
Oh, shit.
And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the leadoff base hit puts
I can't believe he
potential
put second
tying
on
run
that.
aboard in the
God
late
damn it.
stages of this one.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Right through it here. It is behind 0-1. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force-feed something the other way.
So he punches
I guess
him out
he was looking
looking
for
at the
something else.
fastball. Miguel Andujar is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
I gotta get
So
this
a
guy
runner
here.
at third, 2 men are out, and up to bat next. It'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Came into the game on what I guess was an injury to their starting catcher, but I don't know. It was odd. They just kind of put him in. I didn't see any notification.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Hit down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he's struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Mets 5 and the Yankees 4. Chet Green will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Chet Green.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Wilson Ramos.
I appreciate it. I know you're pulling for the other team, but I appreciate the compliment when I get one. Need to warm up Lugo here. All right. It's tough. I mean, I cranked up the difficulty to legend a week ago or so, and still
First pitch coming. Here it is.
kind of getting up to speed on it.
High in the air in the shallow left center.
Got under it.
LeMahieu is calling for it. He's got it one away. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting
so many
pitchers.
earned runs
Really
for
nothing to write home about
deGrom.
on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings.
Got Brad Brock to thank for those. Still, it was a decent outing.
Striding in once again, Brandon Nimmo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are.
Yeah, now that I think about it, all of my runs in this game have come off of a home run.
But boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Bases are empty, one man out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. High fly
got
ball
under
out
it.
to straightaway center. Hicks is under it.
Damn it. It's right in the middle of the
Two
plate,
gone.
too. It's 2 times I had lazy fly balls to center. Should have hit him harder. It's just my bat location. I messed it up.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. From the stretch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike. And he'll strike out here yet again. It's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's sucked
Down
today.
in order go the Mets. They lead it 5-4. Bottom of inning number 8.
Okay.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman, Luke.
Seth Lugo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
And once again, this will be the longest warm-up ever bear with me, because Lugo has such a slow and deliberate windup. This is like, takes a while.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. Fastball called for strike 2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning
Drops
of a
right
one-run
in.
game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And
Wow.
he fouls
No,
this
he
one
helped me
off.
out there. That wasn't even close. I messed up that pitch.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Two balls and 2
come on,
strikes
settle
to
down.
Hicks now. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly.
Come on.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw
There we
gets him 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, DJ LeMahieu.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And low,
just
it's
missed.
a ball and a strike. Lugo has over 40 innings on his line so far and has allowed just over 1 run per 9 innings, an ERA in the low 1s. Hits this one hard the other way.
Hard.
Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as
So
the
good
side
outing
is
for
retired.
Lugo.
Nothing across here this half. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Mets 5 and the Yankees 4.
Need some insurance runs. Oh my God, I need insurance runs.
So,
because right now it's supposed to be Diaz against the heart of the lineup. Yeah, I need some more runs here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's the ball hit high
hey,
and deep.
did he do it?
Away right field.
Oh.
And he's going to have room to put
fooled
this
me.
one away. And
man, I thought it was
going
going to be a 3-run home run night for him. Warning track, almost.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning.
This is the big swing of the night.
Home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And now
I got under it.
Got under it. In the air to right.
Great.
Judges under it.
2 pitches, 2 outs.
Out of the inning.
All right. Well,
now
Dominic, how about you make this guy work?
Dominic Smith struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. He's set and the pitch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
Dominic Smith has had an incredible season off the bench for this team.
Game here in the top of the 9th.
He gets the start at the DH position for this game.
2 balls and no strikes to the Mets DH.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for
well,
ball
I got
3.
the call there.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here.
Right.
He's been
3-0 count.
One heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire.
He's going to be patient here.
And this one misses
I'll
inside
take
a
it.
ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And with the bases empty
Base
and
runner
3
for
balls,
Alonso?
I think they were
Okay.
probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass
See
and
what we
give him
can do.
something to drive.
Next up for New York, Pete Alonso. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
It's a fastball, slider, splitter
Ready
repertoire.
with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Yeah, he's missed calls both ways this game, but they always do.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
A runner on first with 2 away. Got it.
Thought maybe he was
turns
gonna
out the 2-out walk
leave the
doesn't
infield.
come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Mets leave 1.
right.
They hold on to a 5-4 lead.
Big spot here.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, number 29.
Man, sometimes I wonder, like, should I leave Lugo in? That's the big decision to make, because Lugo was so effective in the last inning, and his stamina is decent, I think. Yeah, I'm just not sure. I think I'm going to have Lugo start the inning, but I've got Diaz ready.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field. So
Didn't want
the
that.
runs aboard to kick off the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Edwin Diaz comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
All right, let's go.
So now to the plate, Torres, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt.
No.
And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Oh, goddamn.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge.
Oh,
Now
fuck.
a
Yankees
drive to
win.
Right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run.
Can't believe it.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Yeah, sure did. Razzle dazzle indeed. Man, that sucks. I kind of saw this coming.
Late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
It's an entertaining game, but man, that hurts. Fuck. One of the worst losses of the season.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Yankees came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Chad Green earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Diaz with the loss, of course.
First for the victorious
of
Yankees,
course.
6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base.
Well, let's see the replay, or the highlight reel.
For the Mets, 5 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 9 runs.
Started off with a home run by McNeil.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours.
Seems like so long ago.
Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.
Nimmo was one of the deepest home runs of the season. Second home run from McNeil. That go-ahead run in the 6th. Cess was the big home run here. Man, that was big when he hit it. That was really exciting, but ended up not mattering. That was a big spot right there. Exciting game. It had playoff atmosphere to it, as the Subway Series always does. And that's how it ended. All right, let's take a quick look at the box score. Someone said, even in the game, Diaz sucks. Yeah. Yeah. This has been accurate sometimes, hasn't it? Wow. Damn, that sucks. Alright, let me fix the, so this is what our, nope, cancel. Advance the day here. This is what our matchup is going to look like tomorrow. Noah Syndergaard on the mound against Luis Severino. Let's see what happened around the league.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the Yankees totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Mets, 6-5. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Philadelphia Phillies picked up 14 hits in total as they got a win over the Astros in Houston, 9-6. The Braves hit 3 long balls as they sank the visiting Buccos, 11-4. The Texas Rangers held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the Fish in Miami, 5-2. The St. Louis Cardinals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the Nationals in Washington 2-0. Steven Strasburg was tagged with the loss despite picking up an electrifying 14 strikeouts. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. Nicholas Castellanos was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs as Cincinnati took care of the Indians 3-2. He is currently among the NL leaders in runs batted in. Brett Anderson allowed nothing in his complete game shutout win as the Brewers were winners over the Rays 7-0. He is among the NL leaders in shutouts. The Rockies racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 6-2. The San Diego Padres pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 3-1. The Oakland Athletics held their opponent to just 2 hits as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 4-0. The Boston Red Sox pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 4-0. The Chi Sox combined to allow only 4 hits as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 2-1. Jake Odorizzi got the W, his 11th this season, leading Minnesota past the Royals 4-1. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Detroit Tigers put up 16 hits on the day as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 6-2. Taylor Williams got his 2nd W of the season as the Mariners took down the Orioles 4-3. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
All right, well, that's it. It'll be the second and final game of the Subway Series tomorrow. Syndergaard versus Severino. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that one. It was a fun game. It didn't like the way it ended, but feel free to subscribe. Doing about a game per day, doing the entire season as the New York Mets. Catch you at the next one. Have a good one.